Hey guys, it's Life of Disney here. I'm Lindsay.
I'm William.
And we are going to be talking all about Disney and our top 10s.
So on this channel, we're going to do like top 10s, just all stuff about Disney that we think you guys need to know. It's just going to be an all Disney account. We are huge Disney fans. We go like twice a year, and we have some pretty good knowledge. So our first video is going to be a top 10
of the Disney restaurants, not including water parks and Disney Springs. This is just in parks and including the hotels.
And it doesn't matter if it's sit down or counter service. It can be either. So yeah, it's gonna go 1 to 10. Actually 10 to 1. I'm sorry. And yeah, so I'll go first, and then Lindsay will go. So my number 10 is located at the Contemporary Resort. It is a counter service. It's like one of those restaurants in the hotels, and it is the Contempo Cafe. It is very, very good. It has more stuff than just like hamburgers and all that stuff that they have. Some of the counter service, and yeah, so that's my number 10. Lindsay, what's yours?
My number 10 is the Electric Umbrella. It is located in Epcot, and it sells burgers. It is a counter service, if you were wondering. Very good, very classic burgers and stuff like that. Very, very good.
My number 9 is Tusker House. The Tusker House is in the Animal Kingdom. It is right by... I can't remember where it's by, but it is very, very good for breakfast, and we really like it there. We never really experience, it is a sit-down. We don't really experience for lunch or dinner, but the breakfast is really, really good.
My number 9 is the Contempo Cafe, and it is in the Contemporary. As William said, you got all the details from William, so you should be good on that.
My number 8 is also located in the Animal Kingdom. It is counter service. It is Restaurantosaurus. It's a great restaurant just to have lunch at, and it's more of like a burger place, but it's still very, very good. It's by dinosaurs in Dinoland, Primeval World, Dinosaur, that area, so that's where you can find it.
My number 8 is the Riverside Mill Food Court, and
good.
It is in the Riverside Hotel. Very good. It has really anything that you could ever...
Service.
Oh yes, it is counter service. And it really has anything you could ever imagine eating. So
it's not just burgers and stuff. It's stuff better
salads
than that.
And all
they also have really good desserts.
Meats.
Sundae, it's really good. It's like one of those other restaurants that's in the hotel.
Yeah.
So my number 7 is located in Hollywood Studios. It is another counter service. It is the Star and Rolls Cafe in Hollywood Studios. It's on like the street in the corner of where you would go to Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster. It's very good. It's not burgers at all. It has like sandwiches, very good desserts, cookies, fruit.
More meat style.
More like not meat, but like sandwiches, lunch stuff. It's so good. And they have all those cinnamon rolls and all that stuff.
My number 7 is Garden Grill. This is in Epcot.
In the Land Pavilion.
In the Land Pavilion. It is a sit down, and this is more of a family style. You don't get to order. They bring out whatever the specials of the day are. And it's normally like fish or steak. And to me, it's more about the scenery and the characters that come along with it. Personally, the dinner is good. It's for dinner. I think lunch too. Lunch and dinner.
It's a little. I'm pretty sure it opens a little late for lunch.
Yeah.
Like we're more like early dinner, but I'm not 100% positive on that, so don't quote me on that. But
yeah, I think it's good. The food it's okay.
It's good.
But for me, I'm more about the scenery that comes.
My number 6 is located in Epcot, Italy. It is a sit-down. It is Via Napoli. It is a very good... It's Italian restaurant. It is located in Italy, obviously. It's very, very good. But you definitely need to make a reservation. It's not one of those ones that you can just walk into. Even the some sit-downs, you can just walk in. You cannot do that here. There's always going to be a line.
And also be there like 15 to 20 minutes in advance to being seated, because there will still be a line, and if you miss your reservation,
they will skip you.
Yeah.
So just be aware of that, but that is my number 6 is Via Napoli.
My number 6 is Restaurantosaurus.
Yes.
As William said, everything that goes along with his Restaurantosaurus details, that's also my Restaurantosaurus details. So yeah, very good in Dinoland. Highly recommend it.
Alright, so before we're going to do... Number 5, we're going to do a little recap of what Lindsay and I had to do. So number 10 was the Contempo Cafe, number 9 was the Tusker House, and number 8 was Restaurantosaurus, 7 Star and Rolls, 6 Via Napoli.
My number 10 was Electric Umbrella, 9 Contempo Cafe, 8 Riverside Mill Food Court, 7 Garden Grill, and 6 Restaurantosaurus.
And we're moving into the top 5 now. So number 5, mine is a counter service in the Magic Kingdom. It is a Mexican food, Pico's Bill. It is very, very, very good. It's more of a lunch. It's counter service, so it's probably the same for dinner, but it's so good for lunch. And unfortunately, I've only experienced lunch there once, but I have very, very liked it. You order like whatever you want, and then they have a bar and stuff of whatever you want to put on top.
Yeah. My number 5 is Starring Rose Cafe, located in Hollywood Studios.
Alright, I had that.
Yep,
that was
already
my
explained
number
that.
7.
Yep. So that's my number 5.
That is also very, very good place. Number 4 is very, very, very good. It is located in the Magic Kingdom. It is a sit-down restaurant. It's a buffet. It is the Crystal Palace. It is very, very good. It's kind of a bigger place. It's a buffet. Winnie the Pooh and all his characters come along. They have breakfast there too. It's very, very good. Go there for anything. You're gonna have a great experience. Do not miss your reservation though.
Oh yes, it's just like Vienna Poli. Don't miss your reservation. I'm not sure that they would necessarily skip you.
It is always
but,
crowded.
Yeah. My number 4 is actually the Crystal Palace as well. Same thing. Very good. Highly, highly, highly recommended.
So my number 3 is the Starlight Cafe. It is a counter service, but still very, 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 very good.
I missed that one.
It's more burgers and stuff, but it's just so great. They have like 4 sections and 3 sections, excuse me. They have like chicken, burgers, and I can't remember the other one. I think it's salad. Don't quote me on that.
They do have salad.
I don't know, but it's so good. It's like a big restaurant. It's located in the Magic Kingdom. You know where the mine train is? If you walk straight, it's kind of where that is.
Yep.
Right by, Tomorrowland Speedway. That's where it is.
Yep. My number 3 is located in Animal Kingdom, and it is the Flame Tree. Very good. Kind of more of a barbecue. It is counter service.
I missed that one. That is a very good one, actually.
Yeah, it's super good.
Tons of seating too. It's nice. It's a nice day out. Just get Flame Tree. It's very, very good.
You get to sit outside.
My number 2 is located in Epcot. I honestly think it's one of the better, pretty much the best restaurant, even including sit down. But it is counter service. It is Sunshine and Seasons. It is in the Land Pavilion. It has so much food. It's just not a burger joint. It's way more than that. It has so much different type of foods. Like, I don't even think it has burgers. It's almost pretty close to a sit down. I don't know about what you think about it, Lance,
I totally agree with you, William. That is also my number 2. It is definitely one of the best counter service sit down. And what we mean by counter service sit down is you go. It is counted as a counter service meal, but then you go off and you get to sit down. The Land Pavilion is a big indoor space, so. That was also my number 2. It's not really a burger joint. I agree with you. I don't even think they sell burgers. It's a lot more than that. It's very cool.
We're down to the number 1. My number 1 is I've only got to experience eating here one time because the extended family members that we were with that year didn't want to eat there, and it's Chef Mickey's. It is a great place. It is located in the Contemporary. It is sit down. Very, very hard to get into. But if you do get into it, you're very lucky. It is just unbelievable.
Very hard to get into.
But it is so good for breakfast. I've only ate there for breakfast, but
I'm sure the lunch and dinner is wonderful too. Do they have lunch there?
I think so. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
The breakfast is really good. They have characters, and all I remember is our reservation was super early. It was like 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
But it was still so good. And Lynn's, what was yours?
My number 1 was actually the Trails End. This is located at the Wilderness Lodge. It is a sit-down buffet.
It's not impossible to get into.
It is pretty hard, as well as hard to get to.
Yeah, very hard to get to.
Taking buses, you have to take boats. Boats is probably the best way is to take a bus to the Magic Kingdom and take the boat from the Magic Kingdom to the Wilderness Lodge. Taking buses, we tried that one year. Total disaster.
It was a disaster.
So I highly recommend from your hotel or wherever you're staying, go to the Magic Kingdom, and then from the Magic Kingdom take a boat to
if you're lucky enough, you can get from your hotel a boat. But if you don't, you have to go to the Magic Kingdom and take the boat over. I will tell you that is the way to do it. If you take the boat, if you take the bus, excuse me, it could turn into a humongous disaster.
Oh yeah.
And just don't go down that route. All right, guys.
Those were both our number ones. We hope you enjoyed the top 10. More to come.
More to
very
come
soon.
if you guys like it. So if you guys like it, make sure to leave a like on this video, of course. Subscribe. This is our first video, so if you guys like it, we'll keep the channel going. And yeah. All right, guys.
Thanks for watching.
We're out.